welcome to day 22 of my 31-day video challenge. I was just came from having coffee with a friend of mine who was telling me about the company where she works. They're doing another big organizational org chart change. And I was like, wait a second, didn't they just do this last year? And the year before that? And the year before that? And she's like, yeah, she goes, it's Game of Thrones shuffle the deck on an annual basis. She goes, it's insane. She goes, I can't figure out what they're doing. And it just reminded me of a technique that I use and I coach people on when they feel like they're going to go to something or do something. I think it's human nature to jump to solution finding right away. I know I've seen that when running projects. I've seen that when facilitating project look back workshops. People jump to solutions right away. Here's my biggest suggestion is really ask yourself and dive in. What problem are we trying to solve? What is that quote from Einstein? If you had an hour to solve a problem, he'd spend the first 58 minutes defining the problem. Yeah. Hang out with the problem for a little while and make sure you're really identifying what's going on. The next trick, if you agree to do that part, is to make sure you're not treating or identifying symptoms. So you can list out, well, here's what we're noticing. And if you're noticing, so we're going to talk about my friend in that organization, maybe targets are being missed. Maybe there's a attrition rate increase going on in a particular group. Maybe there's innovation isn't happening, whatever it is. Those are going to be symptoms of the problem. So then the question is, well, why? Why aren't we hitting targets? Why has the attrition rate gone up? And don't land on the first why. Keep asking the why. So you're going to apply the 5 whys technique straight out of the Lean Six Sigma world, straight out of the whole Toyota, organizational effectiveness improvement world. But you can apply it to this kind of stuff as well. Keep asking why until you feel you've really drilled down into what's truly going on. So those are my little tidbits for today. Don't make change for the sake of change. Make sure you're hanging out and finding out what the true problem is. And in the exercise of identifying the problem, ask why at least 5 times to make sure that you're not diagnosing the symptom, that you're really getting down to the root cause. So there's a little bit for that today. And until tomorrow, stay shiny.